It is. And hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fearless Floyd Show. As always, I am your host, Fearless Floyd. Today is Monday, August 7th, 2023. Of course, right behind me. Can't miss it. Welcome to the newly created High Noon Show, 4 hours late. But anyway, I'm here. I'm actually 2 minutes early, but no big deal. Hey, I'm early. And of course, I brought my sexy shirt to the game, James. Just saying, just putting that out there. So as you see right over here, some little topics we have, Anna von Reitz, Lone Wolf, AKA Patrick Marino, and maybe possibly some world news. We'll see what happens, how long I feel like going. I actually had a dental appointment, and apparently my dental insurance canceled on me in February. I didn't get a notice. So I had to reset that all up earlier, and then I had a gazillion errands to run. So I got all that out of the way, and I'm going to knock this video out, head to the gym, come back, do some consultations, and, knock out whatever I need to knock out for the evening. So without further ado, we're going to dive right into Anna von Reitz. So let me tell you. So as Anna does, and this is her MO, and she does this repeatedly, her little webinars tonight at 7. So for those of you who would like to hear all about the Oregon State Assembly being corrupted from the inside out, where have we heard that before? Texas, Michigan, Colorado, California, Hawaii. Am I close? I don't know how to get through to, the Kool-Aid drinkers that just live, breathe, die, eat, sleep. Anna von Reitz. It's sickening. So, of course, she retaliated, and demeaned those in the Oregon State Assembly. She doesn't really know who's who, or doesn't have the ability to connect the dots, but you can bet for damn sure her little moles, or little people that think they are Anna's pets, favorites, I should say, and sent her information, like I said, rotten from the core, inside out. So that's how it all happens. So she gets these back channel emails, phone calls, texts, whatever, communiques, and then she goes to town. So I almost can 100% guarantee you, I'll probably put a 95% chance on it that she will address the Oregon State Assembly, and that will be the majority of her webinar, when she's not shilling for more donations in dollars and I need money for this, and the bank is in this status, and your debit cards are coming. We just don't know when yet because we got to do this, and I got to call the Vatican, and the Pope's got to come climb under my dress and have dinner. Who the hell knows? This woman, she's just so bizarre, batty, nuts, lost her mind. Hell of a scammer. Hell of a scammer. She is brilliant as a scammer. That's her life calling. She's a scammer. So look for that in Anna's Monday night webinar. Here, let me. I still get emails to invitations. American State Nationals invitation to. Pop up my screen. Here you go. Greetings. This is your invitation to the American States Assembly webinar with Anna von Reitz. When? Every Monday at 3 p.m. Hawaii, 5 p.m. Alaska, 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our goal is to learn and grow and help us restore our lawful government with peace, love, and our unrealized truth. There you go. Unrealized truth. She can put it out there. She ain't hiding. Send a donation via our donation processor or our website, Antibody Rights. You have 4 options to join the webinar. Option 1, app, browser, mobile device, or phone via WebEx. Webinar link. And here you go. Download the link. There's option 2 via mobile device or phone via WebEx. Option 3 and 4, browser via Georgia's Assembly private server. Somebody's paying for that. 4 people. And you're going to pay for it. You're going to get that anti-tax until you get that. Ooh, that's going to stain. Burn, burn, burn. That ring of fire. That ring of fire. Yeah. Going to go down, down, down. Yeah, y'all heard it. All right. So anyway, that's Anna's webinar, Monday night webinar. I don't even know if it's still hosted by Terry Soms. If it is, that should just be like a stand-up act in itself. Such a joke right off the bat, you know, tongue in cheek, you're in on the joke the whole time, that kind of thing. All right, let's dive into the little, another scammer, another grifter. Let's dive in. Yeah, it's going to be Grifter Monday, I guess. So we're going to talk about AKA Lone Wolf Patrick O'Neill Moreno, who is currently under criminal investigation by the El Paso County District Attorney's Office of the state of Colorado. We're going to dive in. I'm going to show you guys some emails that I've been sitting on forever. You know, and I've spoken to some of his admins. Apparently, there's a group out there of his admins and former members, I'm going to say, doing their own little thing. I've yet to speak with them, but I will. I'll call them and see what we can get together as far as doing some videos. Okay, because all those people, they're very dissatisfied. They lost time, money, energy dealing with Lone Wolf and his cohort of grifters and scammers and losers and liars. So let me I'm a little wired up for some reason. Had a pretty sedate day. Now, you're going to see this is in my Telegram channel, Fearless Floyd's Proof of Concept to Proof of Success. Isn't full of much. Yeah. Now, this is all Telegram. And these were all forwarded to me in Telegram. This is forwarded from Rick Casper. Don't know who he is. Was the trust guy for Lone Wolf. He could not on and LeFlore into leaving me and my platform after we had already had a verbal agreement to go work for him because he could make her a lot of money. Turn that down. I'm sure he could have. Probably could have made her, you know, a millionaire by now. Yeah, all the information she's got, a real teacher for trust. So let's read this. Okay, go Ruby. And of course, he sent this to Ruby's son, who we did a video on. And hey, girl, it's Rick. I sent you a DM. Remember what I said when they booted me as admin? I have so much to say about that delusional asshole and Lady M and Glenn the criminal. I know all their secrets, from Patrick's multiple DUIs, him bragging about how much money he was making, and then some. I tracked them down and talked to the sheriff looking for Glenn on a warrant in Apopka, Florida, when Glenn and Lady M went on the run to Arizona and then Colorado when I was at my summer home. I have tons of direct messages from members telling how Patrick ripped them off for thousands of dollars, lost their homes, cars, and kids following his delusional bullshit. Like I always said, a conversation with him, you walk away with nothing and your questions never get answered. LOL. fuck that asshole and cohorts in crime. Here's a sample of some DMs from members. Hey, Rick, I called Patrick out and he banned me and threatened he was going to file a judgment against me for calling him out and dealing with Lady Mauve since my Tinder didn't work and everything he taught me didn't work. I spent $3,690 with Lone Wolf. Crazy times. Hey, if you're out there, you see this video or you know who that person is, please have them contact me at the Fearless Floyd Show at yahoo.com, and I will do everything I can to help that person get their money back from their financial institution for constructive fraud by Lone Wolf and his cohorts. And if you don't believe me, I just talked to her last night, still getting more money back. She's having to fight tooth and nail to get it back, but she's getting it back because every time she tries to get it back, of course, Patrick contests it. So, yeah, I will work with everybody. I have a group just for that. If you want to get involved with that, come on. You know, y'all need to shut this guy down. You know, this is crazy. You know, I hate to call people idiots, but Jesus Christ, if y'all are still in any way associated with Patrick O'Neill Marino, Lady Mauve, Tanisha, and Glenn, or any of those admins that were in on it, you're just a damn fool. That's all I'm saying. Damn fool. All right, just an FYI. Someone who followed the W4 process Lone Wolf is teaching back in February 22 just got a frivolous filing. They told Lady Mauve. She told them what to do to correct it, and it made things worse as they got charged $5,000 penalty from the IRS. Yay, that was sage advice, right? Okay, you, same thing. You guys want to come out? Look, there is no shame in coming out and saying, you know what? I got ripped off. I got taken. I got hoodwinked. I got bamboozled. Fearless Floyd does it almost every day. I stand up, take responsibility for my actions, for my words, for everything that I do. Even past transgressions, I will stand up and go, hey, you know what? I made a mistake back then and I want to apologize. It's that easy. Just stand up and go, you know what? I paid money to somebody and I didn't get what I wanted. I got jacked. But here I am. Look, it's me, okay? The only way you can get money from your financial institution is if you have somebody who does similar or like services and materials. Well, who does classes? Who does consultations? Huh? Well, I do. Wow. Who's a notary public? I am. So most of your problems are already solved. We already have the templates. All you gotta do is file them. Okay. And as you file them, you send those to this investigator that we'll address here down the road. But let me get back to this one text. Okay. And I got more. I'm just going to go through these today. I'll actually want to bring on some admins. Man, we can break the whole thing down. That's something I want to put together soon. I just need to make that phone call. All right. This was me direct message to another member about Jenny leaded admin, and they couldn't help. She came begging to me for help that I gave her, and it worked. It's funny when Patrick and Rourke couldn't help Jenny. I guess it's Jenny. It says Jimmy, but it's probably Jenny. She was all over me asking for help, and what I told her to do worked, and then she turned her back. Not that I care, but it just goes to show you the mentality of the cons. Well, I didn't know Patrick and Rourke were actually working together in harmony as associates. It was my understanding that Patrick attended Rourke's seminar, and they did the whole hoodie raffle to get the money to pay for themselves because they weren't getting enough stealing it from you guys, that they had to do a raffle for some ridiculous hoodies that I did a video about it. You go to Walmart and get better hoodies for half the price of a raffle ticket. It was just a joke, another joke from the Lone Wolf Pack. Let's see. And I've met Rourke. I met him on his birthday. Sunday evening, we went to a Mexican restaurant right down the street from the hotel where he does his events in Katy, Texas. Been there. I contacted Rourke, told him that, hey, Patrick's selling your stuff. I'm going to do whatever you want. I never heard back from him. So whatever. That's between him and Rourke. I really don't care. I have a friend in Ireland that may do this for me. I love how in depth he goes into explaining everything. Far cry from Patrick. I'm pretty much done with Lone Wolf Pack. The money I've spent to get information with him is more than this class and actually get answers instead of more questions than I have to begin with. Anyways, I haven't had any issues with this site. In answer to your question, I'm doing it on my iPhone. Thank you, Rick, for all that you do and share. Such great help and honorable person. Have a great day and let me know if I can help with anything else since I'm taking the class. Patrick's trust class today was lame. It was supposed to be 2.5 hours and he played a YouTube video for 45 minutes and then had a presentation that he stole from someone else for 15 minutes and that was it. And that's what you're going to get with Lone Wolf and his freaking idiotic curriculum of whatever the hell he's doing over there, because he's not teaching you about trusts. Really, you got to go to a trust class for 8 months, once a week, every month, and pay for each class, which was some ridiculous amount of money, like $100 or more. And after 8 months, nobody had created a trust. Nobody had even read an example of a trust. Nobody had even seen one instrument that's incorporated in a trust. In 8 months, they saw zero about trusts. All they got was a bunch of bullshit. Kill time, raise more questions so I can get more consultations. So I can get more money and provide no answers and give you a bunch of gibberish. That's all Patrick knows, gibberish. He doesn't know anything. You people are going to get in some serious trouble here down the road. Y'all keep playing with Patrick Marino. I promise you. Lady Mauve, all of them, they'll get caught up. They'll get caught up. And I'll show you how life can catch you here in a minute. Okay, I'll show you what happened to somebody I grew up with. Sad story. Just ridiculously sad. I should just do a video on him. Let's see. All right. So that's what's going on in his trust class. There's nothing, zero. So that's the growth you're going to have in your brain. A zero. Thanks for your help, Rick. I really appreciate it. I have sent off my certificate of live birth to have it authenticated with the Department of State. I have a 98, open my Treasury Direct account, and just need to get a 92 EIN. Is that what you did? And with the 98 wrapping it, how are you discharging credit cards and keeping them open? How did you tender to the IRS? Patrick told me to send them a 2-cent stamp and write stamp tax duty paid, and then IRS laughed at me. Of course they did. He said do the same with California Franchise Tax Board, and they filed a lien with the courts. That's when I knew Patrick didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I told you. Y'all keep playing with him. Keep playing with him. See what happens. I mean, I'm telling you, this is just like a small portion. I guarantee you there's hundreds of you guys out there with the same story. Okay, y'all gonna get yourself sideways, upside down. You're gonna drown. And you know what? You did it to yourself. I told everybody about Anna von Reitz years ago. I told everybody about Chris Hauser. They didn't want to hear it. I told y'all about Lone Wolf over a year ago. I didn't want to hear it. Y'all turned a blind eye. Y'all turned a deaf ear. Y'all didn't want to hear it. Are you feeling it yet? Are you homeless, carless, out on the streets, hating life, got bill collectors chasing you, bondsmen, bounty hunters, parole, probation, prison, sheriff, police? What's that looking like? I'll keep playing with Patrick Marino. All right. I paid him thousands and got nothing from it. He's full of shit and on crack. I can just imagine, making $10,000 a day, cash rolling in. All you had to do is just get on the phone or get on a Zoom and just talk bullshit, just talk gibberish about nothing. Create more questions, chastise those who raise questions that are going to pierce the veil, pull the curtain back so we can see who the really Wizard of Oz is. I'm telling you guys, okay, we're going to get hurt. All right. Okay, so he's full of shit and on crack. Voting. Please, can you help me? Everything you have shared with me so far has worked. If you start your own channel, please let me know. This is just a few DMs from LWP members on Wolfpack. I have tons more. The Lone Wolf Pack is a ripoff, and they will take every there is no money from you and leave you out to dry. All they want you is non-existent FRN. They just want your FRNs. That's all they want. They don't want your money because there is no money. Wink, wink, nod, nod. But hey, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Federal Reserve notes, cashier's checks, legitimate ones, and money orders from the post office. Yeah, we'll take all those. Send them. More the merrier, right? Okay, that's all they want. Let's see. Yeah, right. Con Artist 101. The group is a cult with nothing more than one of their minds to charge for consults and give you nothing in return. Godspeed in your journey and Semper Fi. All right. Well, thank you for your service. I appreciate you. Obviously, you are a Marine. But there you go. That's just one. Okay. How many more are there out there? Are there hundreds? Are there thousands of people who've been ripped off? If you've been ripped off in the Lone Wolf Pack, please do something about it. Do not let this shit just keep rolling downhill, taking more people, okay? Because that's what they're doing. Imagine coming into this fresh. You don't know anything about anything. You got turned on to it, and that's your first encounter in this movement, Lone Wolf. And you just spent the last, day to a year entrenched in him, and you spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, and you're still on square one, stuck on stupid, waiting for something to happen, waiting for something to go through, waiting for your W-4 to get hit. I mean, what are y'all doing, folks? Okay. And as you see, I haven't mentioned trust class, as far as somebody enrolling yet. Or the book. I've got the book. You want the book? That book, 2 volumes, everything you need to know about trust. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'll get to that later. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Leave a comment below. Fearless Floyd Show at yahoo.com. Moving on to the next one. Order from Rich Casper. Hey, Floyd, you want real intel on this criminal group? I could blow the lid off of them. I was an admin for a long time and know more about them than they know about themselves. All documented, recorded audio files. And the more I have, Patrick's cell number, if you want it. Oh, he's not going to answer and talk to me. Are you kidding me? I will clown that dude. It is not his dad's old number. Yeah, I know it's not his dad's old number. That's how poor he was. He couldn't even afford his own cell phone. He had to piggyback on daddy's service. Let me know if you want to know more. Yeah, I always want to know more, especially on these grifters. I want to know what they're doing, currently. I want them all out of business. Okay? I want you to be able to, I want everybody to be able to walk into, Best Buy. You know what you're going to get when you walk in. Ain't going to be no bull crap. Boom, everything works. And that's what we need to do for all these people who, provide a service or materials that are legit, act in honor, clean hands, and good faith at all times. Those are the people we want in this community and want to associate with. All the grifters, the scammers, the con artists. We need to get rid of those people. They need to, Yeah, I mean, if like y'all have hundreds and thousands of dollars, y'all want to just throw away and waste your time, money, energy. Hey, I'll sign an affidavit, and I'll guarantee that for the last year I've been telling you nothing about nothing, and y'all can send all that money to me. I ain't tripping. I'll give you nothing for something. I'll be, I can do the same thing Patrick Marino does, because that's all you're doing. Same thing with Hannah Von Reitz, David Lester Straight. Send them money for nothing. Money for nothing and your chicks for free, right? Ain't that how it rolls? Want to be a rock star? Yeah, they're rock stars all over the world. Problem is, they're not legit. Okay, where I'm at. Yeah, the dad's number. Let me know if you want to know more. Simplify. Oh, and I know Ruby, and she and her girls are saints. She deserves better. Yeah, everybody deserves better. I miss a girl singing songs on the open mic. Ruby has had a hard time, but she's the real deal and a true soul, pure heart, and a survivor. And it breaks my heart that the Lone Wolf Pack treat her that way. Well, yeah, it does suck. And it really sucks when you invest so much, not only time, energy, and money, or spirit, or emotions, especially for a female, when they're in, they're in. So yeah, sucks. Sucks. Because you thought all those people were just your best buddies, your best friends, never stab you in the back, never screw you over. Y'all spent hours just talking about this same stuff over and over, studying together, doing things together, and then boom! Oh my God, what happened? Still drunk on the Kool-Aid, and you're not. You woke up, they're still asleep. Let's see. Okay. They did the same to me, but I know what was going on from the get-go. But I have the goods on them that would blow you away. My boys at a few alphabet companies pulled the history and tracked them for me. I know everything about them and Rourke, and I have a picture of the trip to Rourke Seminar in Katy, Texas. I know where they are right now on the run, and from Apopka County, Florida Sheriff's Department, and more. Yeah, their days are numbered. All right, here we go. Man, this is from Rick. I initiated this and got it going. And I wasn't even the person who did it. No, thank you. Here, this is forwarded from Rick. He received this from Robert Koski, who's a investigator at the El Paso County District Attorney's Office in El Paso County, Colorado. And I will read it for those of you who are doing something else. If anyone is interested in talking to the Colorado District Attorney, I was contacted, and the state of Colorado apparently is going to investigate the lone wolf Patrick Marino and a few key lead administrators in the Lone Wolf Pack Telegram group. Other administrators and other groups already have been contacted along with myself. The investigator's name is Robert Koski. He said people can email him at Robert Koski, all one word, Robert Koski. That's R-O-B-E-R-T, Robert Koski, K-O-S-K-I. So it's K-O-Ski, Koski, Robert Koski at El Paso, abbreviation for county, C-O, elpasoco.com. Robert Koski at elpasoco.com. He hopes people will be able to share your information to expose the Lone Wolf Pack group and all of the constructive fraud, grifting, just basically stealing your money. So there you go. Robert Koski, here he is. Robert Koski at elpasoco.com. Abbreviation for El Paso County.com. Hit him up, send him whatever you have. If you have an affidavit, that's even better. You could do a declaration with an unsworn declaration under 28 USC 1746, parentheses in one, and send that to him. So I've been going for a while. Started this at 4. I've only been going 28 minutes. Wow. Seems much longer. Let me dive over here, see if y'all guys have any question or if anybody's even watching. That's generally probably nobody watching. 10 people watching. Hey, Heather, how you doing? Good to see you again, as always. I know I'm late today. Brandon, does this have any impact on us? I've read that before. Title 50's got some good stuff in it. Yeah, I'm not even sure that we had a republic prior to 1865, prior to the Civil War. I think we got hoodwinked a little bit sooner than that. Located in the Wade Bill citation handwritten copy of the Wade Davis bill as originally submitted. Understand all that, but is what it is. Do y'all have any questions or anything you want to go over with what I presented with Anna as well as Patrick Marino? I really, it pisses me off when I see these people out there stealing money like this from you guys. I've been a victim and I've been a perpetrator. So I've been on both sides and I know what it feels like, especially now, especially this time when it's, you don't have a very well-paying job and you're kind of financially stable, you're out there struggling. Everybody is. Even the wealthy are struggling, to be honest with you. Okay. Now, tomorrow's show, I don't know what I'm going to do for tomorrow. I have some other topics that I want to address for you guys. Oh, here I got another lone wolf further down. Let me address that real quick. Man, y'all give too much credit to Lone Wolf Marino. He has a client of mine when we were doing reassignment of cases some years ago. Now he has a group. He's laughing his ass off. I was told to say something, but it's not out of spite. Y'all have to do your own research. Stop being knowledge groupies. People can sense an open wallet or purse, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, etc. Newbies is a great group. Come on in, get your feet wet. This is I'm actually going to speak to that group tomorrow night at 7. And I will ask permission. More than likely, I'm going to do a live YouTube. I'm just going to do the whole thing live. That way, everybody can participate. Due to myself call myself an influencer in this little niche of the movement. I'm going to bring in some other, people, some influencers that I associate with to speak to her group. Hopefully we can do it weekly and get some other people in here like A6, James, Eon, maybe get Sean in here. Who knows? Great class, great concept. Glad somebody did that. So anyway, Stop getting DWIs. You're going to kill somebody. This is who I'll listen to now. Bad thing. Everybody's home. Well, that's probably a good segue to go ahead and end my video to get moving on, because it's 4:30. That way I can just head out to the gym before the 5 o'clock rush. Because 5 to 8, it's a madhouse in there. I don't have a problem getting on late. So imagine that. It kind of stays out of my way. Crazy sweaty guy that's dripping wet. Here he comes. That's it. So tomorrow I will do a noon show, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow night, 7 Central till 9. I'm pretty sure I can do it, but we're going to do a live YouTube video of me speaking and answering questions to all the newbies. So that's going to be real fun. I look forward to doing that. I may bring on a guest host just to, make an appearance, cameo, something for next week, maybe. So, all right, I'm going to start lining up guests as well, have them on the show. So some of my former guests, you're going to get reintroduced to them, like Erica. Have her back. Dr. Kia Ebeling, definitely want to have her back. Her friend. So I still want to do the past life regression and all that. Haven't done that. I was going to do that live. Charlie Danielson, bodybuilder Noah Robinson. I want to have Baby Trump on here, Christopher Eriks. He's going through cancer protocol. I believe he's doing alternative therapy. So I'd like to get him on here so he can discuss his diagnosis and protocol if he'd be so apt to do so. Let's see. But anyway, if you want to be a guest on the show, the High Noon Show, just hit me up. There's going to be one guest per episode, one topic, nothing. I'm not going back to the live to 5 format. That was too much for me. I just want to keep this loose, condensed, and 2 hours max. That's about it. And that way, if y'all want to watch these videos, y'all can see what the thumbnail is. That will be on the YouTube as well as elsewhere. 98 EIN foreign trust class is coming up this Wednesday. It's from 7 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's $98. Seats are limited. It's almost full. I don't know the exact number, but it's pretty close to 20, 25 seats, which is what I like to keep the classes at, because it gets too many. There's too many questions, too many interruptions. It's just a little bit more chaos. I like it under 20, but I will go to 25 if need be. I've gone higher. I've gone up to 40, and that's when you start getting a little out of hand. Oh, she's minding. You're a good girl. All right, so we have the 98 EIN class. Like I said, $98. If you want to enroll, you can go to fearlessfloydshow.com, which you see over here in my logo, .com/store. Just go to the store. Everything is available on the store. If I offer it, it's on the store. All the trust classes for their private Telegram groups now, with all the videos and the materials, boom, in the store. If you want instruments that I personally have created and filed, in the store. If you want the trust books from Anne, volume 2 there. Back. Worked up to a certain level, but anyway, split it up, added more to it. Volume 2, deed of trust, property warranty deed, quit claim deed, bill of sale, deed of gifts, trust amendments, last will and testament, charitable remainder trust, express trust, college education trust, land trust, beach of trust, fee schedule, and much, much more just in this volume. So we have, that's another 2. This is 1. This was the original dummy copy. And you see it's a little bit thicker. I currently don't have any 1s bound. They're the same size as those. 1 has 369 pages. Volume 2 has 300. That's what you're getting. You're getting a hell of a package. It's got everything in there. Every class Ann has taught so far, all the materials, instructions, examples, templates, all in those books, those 2 volumes. It's a book, but it's 2 volumes. It's been updated. It's ready to go. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 4 books ready to go out already. I'm just steady printing them. I'm buying paper by the cases and here, print another book, print another book, print another book, print another book. So as I print them, I bind them, put them over here, and they're ready for you to purchase. If you want both volumes of the soft cover book, which, is basically that much material. Okay. I can send one out to you tomorrow. I'll hit the post office before 2 o'clock, drop them off. All material goes out media mail. Let me say it a little slower for you. So it takes 2 to 8 days to reach you. It's nothing I'm doing. I don't sell the softcover books in Canada or Mexico or overseas because there is no media mail. I mailed one to Canada and it cost me, like 50, 60 bucks because they didn't have media mail. Meanwhile, I'm sending everything here domestically for $3 to $6 a pop. So yeah, that was like, whoa. And I had to fill out a customs form and it was just a nightmare. So I'll send you an ebook all day long or, both volumes. You want to pick those up. Everything's in the store, like I said. I keep forgetting to fix this, and somebody has brought it to my attention. And that's that my little banner here at the beginning is too big. For some reason, it oversizes, and I don't know why. Well, I've got to reduce it and then repost it. So I'll go do that. But until that time, all you got to do is just go over here, go to the store. And it's going to list all my products. Here's the Foreign Trust class. So you need to know it's $98. Boom, add it to your cart. You want the ebook and the soft cover book combo? It's $359. So I'll automatically email you the PDF files. And the soft cover book will go out the next day in the mail. I have to update the website because as you see, it just shows the first edition. Doesn't tell you much about both books. I have not updated the website. It's on my list of things to do. Always, because I'm always behind, but I try to catch up as quickly as I can. But here's everything, most of this is Ann's books, package deals with the classes. Here's some of the stuff that I've created. Consultations, if you want a consultation with Ann or myself. And there you go. I also do notary presentments, start to finish. I do it the right way, correct way, make sure that you did it correctly. So that's what you're paying for. You're paying for my knowledge, my experience, my research, my forms. But we'll get you there, get you that administrative process finalized so you can get you a default judgment, take it to arbitration even. Remember, I'm a notary. Don't forget that. So that's where all the products are. Come help us out, pick up a book, help yourself out, get in a class. They are still available. Kind of dropped off, but I really don't advertise for the classes. But maybe I should put that out there. We still do the 101, 201, 301, 401. Now we're on 501 and we're going on 601, which will be operating in trust. We'll have that coming out pretty soon. Need to get started on that before we run out of time. It's in here. Big website. All right. I hope we covered everything for you guys. Like I always say, man, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment below. If you want to reach me, the Fearless Floyd Show at yahoo.com. For most of you who don't really know, hey, look, I'm over here on Telegram, I'm on YouTube, watching probably Rumble, BitChute, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, Brighteon, Patreon, Unify. Should I just shut up? I may not be a participant, an active participant in those platforms, but I have a placeholder there, and occasionally I will. If you do not have, if you run a platform like this and you don't have a dedicated social media paid employee, staff member, or a volunteer to run all that for you, it's difficult. It really is. Let me jump back over here, see if y'all have any questions before I head out and close this up. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Brandon. Like I tell you guys, nothing without you guys. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow at noon. I may bring you the Deagle report. Let's see what that looks like. Let me go do my research. Again, anybody out there in the Low Wolf Pack, if you're a survivor, you want to get your money back, you got ripped off for hundreds, thousands of dollars, a little bit bitter, and you want to try to recoup your money, hit me up, Fearless Floyd Show at yahoo.com, and I'll do everything I can to help you guys and gals. Don't be afraid to stand up and go, hey, you know what? I got it right in the ass. And it hurts. It still hurts. So can you help me? I'll do what I can. That's all I can. So if you want to file a complaint with Robert Koski at elpasoco.com, that's his email. Let him know your story. He's an investigator for the El Paso County District Attorney's Office in El Paso County, Colorado, where Patrick has committed multiple felonies. Maybe. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow at noon. Again, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, leave a comment below.